heal yourself. I'm going to share a list of things right here that you can do that's going to bring your physical body remedy. We're going to go into these step by step detail. Some of them will cost, but overall, you're going to be in control of how to take care of your body. You're going to be able to share this with your immediate family, loved ones, strangers. You're going to be the healer because that's what you are, the healer. I'm fortunate to be a face on the internet that a lot of people trust, especially when it comes down to healing thyself. As healthy as I seem, a lot of my experiences that I share with you are personal from my own dis-ease. As I share my personal wellness journey, I enjoy, I love following other people on here who do the same. So I will be tagging you guys. They may not acknowledge this video, but at least I'll tag them and why I'm tagging them. Let's go with number 1, intermittent fasting. You're eating with your biological clock. Come in sync with nature, the body prepares itself. Liquid fasting, going on an all liquid diet. This sparked my spiritual journey 10 years ago. I went on a 3-day juice fast, hardest thing in my life. 3 days later, I had a spiritual awakening and had so many downloads about wellness and my part in this biofield that we're in. I promise, I'll give you guys a full story in another video. Want the body to heal, you need to stop eating. So next, I'll mention dry fasting. Though dry fasting is not recommended by doctors, there are countless people who have healed themselves with dry fasting. It works. The first person I'll mention is Daniel, and I'll tag him. Daniel started sharing his journey on dry fasting a couple months here on TikTok ago. He's relieved himself of all his mouth issues. We're not going to call it the word. We know this word, but we're going to call it canisters. He got rid of his canisters. He got rid of his turmeric lumps. Call it turmeric lumps. You get it? From dry fasting. A balance of dry fasting and liquid fasting. Fasting in general. Even myself, reverse any blood infection from fasting. My last tip for fasting is you're going to have relapses. You're going to get better. It is a learned habit. Practice it before you need it. Next will be natural sunlight. I don't care how you got to get it or for how long. Treat yourself to this. Treat yourself to some form of nature while it's still free. Look up natural springs in your state. That's where you get your water. Buy big glass containers that can hold it and store it and fill up when you can. If you can't do that, get the best shower and sink filters that you can. Positive self-talk. The words that you say to yourself have a physical manifestation on the body. Even if the words are not about me, disgusting, gross, ugly. Even if the words are not about me, the indication of those words, the feelings, the memories that are associated with those words still have the effect on my body. When you wake up in the morning, talk love to yourself. I love. Keep you some colloidal silver in the house. Antimicrobial. This liquid can clean just about anything on contact. Medical equipment, viruses. Don't forget to go grounding. Going grounding is so freaking free and amazing and healthy. Remember when we were considered hippies for telling people to go out in the grass and just sit there in the sun? Grounding relieves the body of inflammation. But I don't have enough time in my day to go grounding. Do you sleep in the bed? Every night. Get you a grounding mat or grounding sheets. It does not use electricity, but you plug it up into the bottom port where you get those free ions. Yes, you will get rid of your inflammation. This is also laced with silver. Again, antimicrobial. I sleep on it every night. These are in my shop. I won't tag them because this is not about promoting the product. But if the sheets are too expensive, you can go do the free version, which is better. I'm not going to tell you to give the meat up. That's your journey. What I will say is, are you willing to add microgreens to your lifestyle? Microgreens, aka sprouts, amazing. That's a whole nother full video. Right now I'm on my phase of lentil sprouts, broccoli sprouts, alfalfa sprouts. If you're hip to sprouts, you should know that this is it. You can find these in my showcase as well. I highly recommend the company, but you can grow your own for free and keep growing them forever for free. And I have videos directing you on how to grow your own sprouts for free. Healthy fibers, you got to get them one way or another, right? chia seeds, sweet potatoes, mangoes. Get it how you live, however you want to get your fibers in. They are important. Lymphatic drainage massages. Did you know you had lymph nodes all throughout your body? Well, what's the importance of lymph nodes? These lymph nodes direct the waste and the toxins that you built up. You did it. You built these waste up. Your body said, hey, I'm going to collect trash and then I'm going to push it out through your body, but I need help. How do you help your body push it out? Because it's built up in areas, key areas where people tend to break out and get rashes, eczema, and the big Charizard word. We happen to get breakouts in these areas. What if you massage these areas? What if you did lymph node massages? I have full videos on lymph node massages. They're free. I do lymph node massages every day. It's a part of my self-care, and I'm not here to really promote anything. I just would love to share my journey with doing this. Again, cleaning the waste out of my blood and activating the body. I started getting strong in the middle again, if you know what I mean. Well, exercise. The body is electric. You have to move. Electricity is animation. That is one of the signs of life. You can lay in the bed the rest of your life. It's going to be a tough life for you. Exercise is not always running 3 miles. I'm not that guy anymore. I'm not running 3 miles anymore in my life. But I'll wake up and do yoga. I'll wake up and do strength training like isometric holds. I'll wake up and do Pilates. Calf raises to help pump my blood. It's good for the heart. At least 10 minutes of mobility a day. Next is teeth. I have my imperfections. I'm literally growing back a tooth right now that I have not talked about to anybody outside of my immediate family. But again, the things that I'm sharing with you guys are with reason, from experience. A lot of the times, other issues that we have in the body are derived from the mouth or our teeth. Your teeth will show you that you have signs of liver failure before you actually have the liver fail. They'll tell you about anything that's going wrong, honestly. Get you some powder, get you some cloves. I'm going to give you guys a full recipe and a full video for tooth restoration that I got from a biochemist. If you can start with those ingredients, start with baking soda. The guy I mentioned earlier went 40 days without brushing his teeth, saved his teeth, but he was also fasting. The woman I'll mention has a toothbrush out that uses sound and light frequency to restore the mouth. Let's talk about light therapy for a minute. This is a near infrared belt. I got it 3 weeks ago and I haven't gone a night or a day without using it. Infrared literally grows the H3O2 in the body. H3O2 is what keeps the skin elastic, the cartilage bouncy, the cells are hydrated. Overall, your recovery is 3 times as fast. But wait, there's more. I can even choose the frequency hertz that I want this to vibrate on. If you know why this is important, then congratulations. This is also in my showcase, but you don't need this to heal. Now let's get into fabrics and metals. Just started getting linen outfits and full cotton outfits. I don't want the microplastics in my skin. I'm saying that literally while I'm wearing the softest 2-piece hoodie that I wouldn't recommend to you guys. But again, I'm taking the steps. For ear protection, get you some silver, get you some copper, get you some gold or lead. I have full videos explaining why those are helpful. Type to hold a device all day, get yourself an e-sticker, one that actually works. This brand is also listed in my showcase. They're kind of expensive, but they're one of the ones that work. Healing. There's a woman right now that dedicates her page to playing nothing but frequencies that heal the body. I'll tag them right below right now. I promise I will. The power of sound is probably stronger than light for healing, but they are both powerful. You can use them both. Last is parasites. I'll share with you guys my recipe for removing parasites really soon, but for now, I'll tag a woman who has her own remedy for parasites.